Hi, it's me, Fnaf, Bullfet's biggest fan. And before we start this video, I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you for my 51 subs. That was my goal, and today I'm going to be talking about some stuff. But before we go on, my next subscriber goal will be 61 subs. Actually, 60 subs. And for that subscriber goal video, the video will be a pilot for a football clip animation cartoon with these characters. There's going to be a winter and spring characters, and I'll go on to a rant on how that watermelon one was made. Anyways, I'm going to be going on to the video. Hi, it's me, Fnaf, Bullfet's biggest fan, and today I'm going to be talking about 3 Fnaf collabs that I wish I could have seen. And one of them is the most disappointing of that not happening. First off, I'm going to talk about a collab that would make so much sense. That would be so good and so thrilling that I understand was before Dead by Daylight, but again, nonetheless, was a still good idea. And that collab is Fortnite. Yes, Fortnite. You might be saying, oh, Skull Coffin said that he needs to protect the brand. He said that, but he doesn't even mean it. Like, bruh. Skull Coffin didn't know what he was saying. He needs to protect the brand stuff. If that was the case, how about he says that to Security Breach? Fnaf Security Breach. A horror game made for the entire family. Tell that to Security Breach, Scott Coffin. Talk to the hand. What the Sigma? I understand Dead by Daylight first, but seriously, why not make a collab of Fortnite? Springtrap would have been a good skin. Like, imagine how cool that would be. Heck, we could even have a Yellow Rabbit skin. That would be pretty nice. Maybe with a knife and a fire axe. Maybe for one of the skins gliders, it could be the orange toy plane of Garrett. That would have been a cool idea, in my opinion. But they didn't do that. Fortnite could have had a collab with Fnaf, but Fnaf was like, screw it. Let's not make this collab because it's the best choice. Let's make Security Breach and screw over the fans. Like Secret of the Mimic that ruins the entire lore. Like, bruh, I understand introducing another villain, but could you have introduced it as another? I mean, that's like, bruh. It's aggravating. Anyways, my second collab that I wish could have happened, you're gonna say they already had a collab, is Rec Room. Yes, they did have a collab with only one sweatshirt. Only one significant sweatshirt that I think was a dumb idea. So I honestly do think that a sweatshirt would have been, I mean, not just a sweatshirt, like, I don't know. Like, maybe they could make a suit, like a Springlock suit, that would be pretty nice. Like, where you can get the Yellow Rabbit suit, that would almost be pretty cool for a Rec Room suit, but they didn't even do that. In fact, the only customizable thing they can do is shirts. That makes me question what the Sigma. And I mean, what's the point of that? Maybe I'll play Rec Room again. Or maybe not. So, yeah. Rec Room would have been a good idea. Rec Room's pretty creative. Maybe also Gorilla Tag, but Poppy Playtime could have that spot with Dog Day. Okay. Let's do another collab because I think I said 3. So, what would be a good third? Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat. Before anybody says that Scott Kaufman needs to protect the brand, like, bro, Springtrap would have been a cool idea. Like, they should add that in during, like, when the second FNAF movie comes out. Imagine how cool Springtrap would be. That would honestly be a cool DLC. It might actually get some FNAF fans to play for a while. Like, that would be pretty cool. And I feel like the movement would be pretty nice. And the multiple skins that Springtrap could have. They could incorporate a knife, a fire axe. That would also be pretty nice. So yeah. They should have made a collab with Mortal Kombat. FNAF should have made a collab with Mortal Kombat. They already made one with Scream, with Ghostface. Like, we have a lot of horror characters, but what about the one that revolutionized horror, Mask of Horror, Five Nights at Freddy's? Like, why did they add that in? Like, what the heck? That would have been pretty nice, but they didn't even do it. So yeah, that's my collab choices to come out. And also, maybe if I have enough more free time, I'll make another video that'll also come out today. So enjoy the video, and I see you on the next one.